Yo, what's good, you guys? Welcome back. Over the Mic, episode 41, I believe it is. 40 was the last episode with Jason, Jack, and Chase. That was a banger. I got scared out of Ronald McDonald. That was great. And today I'm filming by myself. This is the fourth or fifth take of me trying to do this, and I just got off the phone with Chase. I'll put that the video of that at the end. But oh my gosh, this has been stressing me out, bro. Cause listen, I think this will be the one good take I have. But listen to this this first, right? My dad was telling me, oh, go film by yourself. You don't need the people, right? Because I was talking about, oh, can I film with him, or oh, can I film with my friends? Can they come over, right? And obviously my friends can't, so I asked my dad, I'm like, can you film? He's like, no, or maybe later, or no, or whatever. And then, he goes, oh, just film by yourself, or why can't you film by yourself? Bro, I did this 5 times. I've realized so much of how much I need people. I'm talking into thin air. I can't run this by myself, because listen, the words I'm saying right now, whether they're important or not, they're just going up into thin air, up into the walls. Because I'm normally asking questions or just saying statements and asking what they think about those statements, right? But when I'm filming by myself, the words I'm saying are going into thin air and going nowhere. And my videos, they don't even get views. So it's like, alright, well, in my opinion, the words I'm saying right now don't matter at all. Because if it doesn't get out there, it doesn't get views, where is it going? Because it's not going into a person's head, and the person isn't saying words because there's no one with me. And just doing this by myself is stresses the question, if no one's doing this with me, can I really carry the personality of these people in social media and stuff like that? Because if I'm being myself and just talking to a camera, how is that gonna work? It's just myself. The words I'm saying aren't going anywhere. So I've realized how much I needed these people while filming these podcasts. It's that important. But yeah, and I wondered after I just got off the phone and recorded these 4 or 5 times, I was wondering how I can do it by myself, or how I'm trying to reinvent myself, because I already have been doing that ever since the 3rd grade. Went from WWE content to Fortnite, and to doing the podcast over Xbox, to now this, filming in person. And it's oh, well, you're here now, and eventually if this pops off and I have nobody else to do this with, where will I will I be able to still carry that personality or will people enjoy that personality that I have right now? Because I'm not changing, bro. This is not what that is. Because social media in general is literally just a game of Toy Story, in my opinion. Or literally just the movie Toy Story. So homeboy Andy is over here, which is you in this scenario, right? And then, Woody, Jesse, Buzz, are all the new creators, or all the social media people who, are doing social media. At one moment they're at the top of the mountain, 1 million, 2 million subscribers and stuff like that. And boom, the day later they don't have a job. It's social media, it's a gamble. Yeah, and it's a risk I'm willing to take, and be yo, if this doesn't stick, these will all just be memories. But if it does, this can be a career. And I don't have a problem with any of those options, or any of the 2 options, because if it works out, and if it's a career, boom, my passion, my morale, all of this stuff, the passion I have for doing this, crazy. you know, it becomes a job. It becomes the way I make money. But if it becomes a memory, when I'm, 40, 50, 60, I can look back on this and say, hey, this is what I did. This is what my childhood was like. Showing the younger generation, showing whoever, that's what it was like back then, But hopefully it's option one. I'm praying for option one, because option one is the best outcome possible in my opinion. And yeah, I think I have the potential to do this, and if I'm trying to think of something, man. I was rambling for the last 5 minutes on this one subject. I had it in the bag, bro. I had it in the bag. Sorry for the freaking squeaking, man. This is bad. But yeah, no. I believe I can do this, because if there's other people that believe I can, like my parents, like my friends, all these people that believe I got a shot at doing this, why don't I believe in myself is the question. That's what I think is the most important. If I don't believe in myself, I'm not gonna go there and do what I want to do, right? That just doesn't make sense. But if other people do, then why don't I believe in myself? And another thing is that I've also noticed about doing this is, you always start at zero. Everybody else, no matter what you're doing in life, whether it's social media, whether it's, trying to program a video game, in the tech space of being an engineer, doing sports, basketball, baseball, football, all that stuff. Everybody starts at zero, right? Everyone starts at zero. And building a career on this, right? Everyone starts at zero. But, gotta keep the mindset that you're still at zero. Because in my opinion, if you get too caught up on the clout, on the money, or just on the money, you're gonna lose yourself. Keep in the mindset you're always at zero. I've been at zero on this YouTube stuff for 3 years. I still have the drive, the passion. If you really want it, right? If you really want it, then number one, go for it, and number two, have a good mindset about it. Because if you become satisfied, you'll fail. If you are satisfied with where you at right now, whether you're the richest man alive, or whether you're just a normal Joe Schmo like that, you still have to have the drive to keep where you're at. If you're satisfied right now, good, but you have to keep going to continue to be satisfied, right? If you stop working a day in your life, all the money, all that stuff will go away, and you will no longer be satisfied with where you're at. So, and I'm right now not satisfied with this YouTube stuff, right? And maybe being not satisfied is a good thing, because if you're never satisfied, you'll always want to keep going. But then that has the opportunity to, lose yourself in the money, the clout, all of that stuff, like I said earlier. And yeah, to me, all of this stuff, all of the YouTube stuff, all of this stuff, right? In my opinion, I'm using it to the best of my ability. If it doesn't work, then it's not for me. But if it does, then it was always meant to happen. All right? And that is what I think is something to me of where I'm going to get goals. I'm trying to get all this stuff. I'm super goal-oriented person. I really would like to try and achieve all the stuff I have on a bucket list right now, right? Like that's important. Knowing that I have these goals is probably the most important thing, because I have something to look forward to, something to look up to. Like the the goal for a while of YouTube for me a couple of years back was, oh, just hit 100 subscribers, right? Didn't happen. So let's strive for bigger, right? 1,000, 10,000, get monetized, be able to get the money first. Look towards that, and then you'll have an opportunity to succeed. So the moral of all this is, do what you want, right? Do what you want. Follow your dreams and stuff. But if you don't put any effort into those dreams, those will literally just be dreams. Dreams can become reality if you put effort into it. But the dreams will stay dreams if you don't do anything. So that's the way I think about it. That's the way I really, really bag the concept of goals, dreams. The where you want to get in your life. The success path. All this stuff is effort. You have to put the effort in, whether you want it or you don't. Let's just say you're stuck at a job, stuck at a 9 to 5, right? Put in the effort to get out of the job, and then put in the effort to have a stable income with what you want. Let's say, oh, I'm working as an engineer, and I don't want to do that, I want to work, I want to do social media for a living, right? Get yourself out there on social media first. Take initiative. Put yourself out there, right? So that's what really I think. And if you quit the engineering job and move to social media and you don't have a stable income, then that's on you. There was this quote from Outer Banks that I think is really good, from the Ward guy. What's his name? Yeah, no, I literally just said it. I'm trying to think of his real name. Charles. Nah. So it's just Charles. So there's this quote from Ward that says, why am I forgetting it now? It was on the top of my head. Oh yeah. If you are born rich, that's not your fault. Or shoot, no, I messed it up. No, I gotta find it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's like, if you're born rich, if you're born poor, that's not your fault, or that doesn't matter, or that's not your fault. But if you die poor, then that's on you. Something like that. But it's really inspirational. I'll pop it up on the screen somewhere, wherever it's at. But yeah. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah. I'm rambling. I'm getting all over the place. I'm getting in the zone. I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it by myself. But yeah, I just ran this for 13 minutes. I'm gonna take a break, and I'll come back and film more, because I got still a lot more to talk about on the side of Over the Mic Podcast, episode 41. Bye, your boy. I'll see you in, I don't know, whenever I pick the camera back up. Yo, I'm back. We're back from the break I had. It was almost an hour, I think. I think we stopped filming at 1 o'clock. It's almost 2. And while I was on that break, I was just scrolling through TikTok, and I saw this video about Kanye West on how his album cover is just a black screen, right? The Donda one, right? And it explains a lot about his marketing, right? And yeah, like I said, explains a lot about his marketing, and explain, at least to me, why he's the GOAT of rap. Now, I'll play that video, and that video will roll right about now.
Kanye West recently released his 10th solo studio album, Donda, and to many fans' surprise, the cover is just a black screen, no art whatsoever. Hey, Slater here, and today I'm going to be explaining my theory for Kanye West's cover art for his album Donda. Now, I know what some of you are typing right now.
Slater, what is there to talk about? It's literally just a black square.
Yes, I know, but hold on, let me explain. A lot of people just see it for what it is, just a blank black square, likely blaming Universal since Kanye said they released it without his permission. But I actually think this cover art is intentional, even though it's not either of the images that Kanye West once promoted whenever talking about this album. Kanye recently filed legal documents to change his name to just Ye. And in previous interviews around that time in 2018, he stated how the word Ye was the most commonly used word in the Bible. And in that context, the word means you. So Kanye is saying that he is a reflection of, or he is all of us. I mean, this is the same guy who said, if you're a fan of Kanye West, you're a fan of yourself. I'm just the shot of espresso you need to get going. At first, I just thought this was a major stretch and I'd have some trouble explaining this to people in a reasonable way, until I realized that Kanye's profile picture on both Spotify and Apple Music had the same just blacked out image, and his name across all social media accounts that we know of is just Ye. I can't help but to compare this to one of my favorite Netflix series, Black Mirror. Whenever you're looking at a black screen, what do you see? A reflection of yourself. So me trying to make sense of this cover art and how it corresponds to the album, I think this album is an amalgamation of different sounds and styles because it's meant to reflect us, all of us. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Once again, this is just my interpretation of the cover art. This is just a theory I have. Kanye has in no way come out and said that the blank cover art was intentional. So if you're one of those people who thinks this is completely lazy and a mistake, you're absolutely free to say so. But at least you know where my theory comes from and why I believe it. As always, thanks for watching. Share this with a crazy Kanye fan that you know, and until next time.
Alright, so now that you've seen that video, it basically explains the sole reason why I think Kanye is the GOAT. Because, hold on, wait, let me take a pause. That video explains why Kanye is the GOAT. Number one, in my opinion, it's not just because of his, the lyrics, the beat, him himself, just as the presence himself, but the way he markets himself is some of the best marketing ever. I think I explained that with earlier in the video with Jake Paul and Kanye and all of them. But that's the sole reason why Kanye is the GOAT of rap. Who I would say the GOAT of music is between him and Elvis. Because Elvis got all the old people like they do about people like us, like LeBron. Elvis is the equivalent to LeBron, to MJ, to Kareem, arguably the third best player of all time. Those type of people, right? Elvis had them Elvis was the GOAT of their time, and obviously we all have our GOATs and the greatest of our generation, but arguably the one GOAT debate that isn't arguable is Michael Jordan. LeBron's second, obviously. If LeBron, let me rephrase this. If LeBron gets 2 MVPs, maybe one more MVP, and 2 championships, that would put him at 6 rings to tie Jordan, because he has 3 right now. 2 with the Miami Heat, 1 with Cleveland, and 1 with the Lakers. If he gets 2 more with the Lakers or whoever, he will potentially be the GOAT. Do I think Curry has the opportunity to be up there in the top 5 of all time by the end of his career? In my opinion, yes. Because hear me out. I know I'm a Curry fan. I love Curry, all this stuff. Shoot threes, splash. I don't know what I just said there, but he can shoot threes. He's very good at that. But do I think Curry can be top 5 all time? Yes, because Clay's coming back this year. I'm not saying they're gonna win this year, but if Curry wins a couple more championships, he'll enter that top 5, right? In my opinion, he's like top 10 already, maybe top 15, top 10. I would say he's number 10 on my all-time list, but that's for another time. Yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for the episode. It's probably around 20 minutes. I'll put bloopers in the end of this episode and stuff like that. Hopefully, we'll have people on the next episode 42 that will be, and I start school, so episode 42 might be a while, depends on where we're at, but school starting, hopefully I get a plan with all of this stuff, And yeah, let me just wrap the video up. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah, I'm out. See you guys next time. Episode 41 of Over the Mic. I am out. Real quick, I'm gonna call up a friend and see what they think about this. See if he answers. If he doesn't answer, I'm gonna be. Man, he probably won't answer this one. Yo, I didn't think you would answer, but I'm kind of stuck in a situation right now.
What's the situation?
So basically, taking my dad's advice, and I went to film by myself. Right, we're like 7 minutes in. I don't know if you can see it, but
I can see it.
it's going. It's kind of mid in my opinion.
Kind of mad.
Look, I've been talking about good things, like these are good subjects and stuff, but it's not going. It's not going well, bro. It's not. Bro, see, look, dude, I'm gonna be honest. We're 7 minutes in. I've been talking at the speed of light, and I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Like, it's not good. This is bad. Like, okay, and I can't carry my own thing. I've realized how much I freaking needed you guys to do this. Oh my god, bro, me doing this by myself is literally giving my brain like, this isn't. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. This is bad.